Hello and welcome to Insights with Thomas Caldwell on May 13th, 2021. Tom, we just had the Colonial Pipeline cyber attack. So let's talk about energy and some of the challenges in that area.
Well, the interesting thing is the Colonial Pipeline hack and the shutting down of this Line 5 of Enbridge, it shows us how totally dependent we are, or massively dependent we are on hydrocarbons. And we're going to be for a long period of time. The sun doesn't shine all the time and the wind doesn't blow all the time. So we are looking at alternatives, but as we move to electrification, we're going to need more and more electrical generating power. And that either means nuclear or natural gas, one or the other. So hydrocarbons are going to be the name of the game. The interesting thing about this Colonial hack is the bad guys may have succeeded beyond their expectations, because the hacking into private companies is always sort of seen as out there. Governments haven't got involved in this. They have this time. The FBI is on this, everybody's on this, because now it's national security. So for the first time, governments see this as part of their bailiwick. In the past, they were only interested in hacks on government and national security. Now they're going into the corporate world, and you're going to see more of a partnership dealing with these hacks. So they will find them. This is a whole different kettle of fish. It's not like a ransomware on a small company and the government just doesn't care. They do care this time.
So investors are always worried when the markets decline, but you believe that the decline in markets is a buying opportunity. So let's talk about the markets.
Well, there's a different dynamic now. We've seen a tremendous move in the tech-oriented types of companies. And I think I've said before, eventually the steam will come out, and that peak of that group will sort of spread out into other areas of the industry. Now, that's called group rotation, or it may pull everything down with it for a period of time. But I think what we're seeing now is inflation in the United States. You're seeing commodity prices through the roof. People are having a time finding employees in companies. So this speaks to inflation. And I think the last numbers coming out from the US, we're looking at numbers 3.5%. That's pretty hefty. And that would speak to an increase in interest rates. Interest rates have been the fuel of housing price explosion, stock markets, everything else. Anything that sort of pushes interest rates up, they're seen as dangerous in the market. But to my mind, I don't see this as, this is the natural evolution of markets. You just have to look at different factors. Value companies, real companies now, may come more and more into favor as you go from the techie stuff into real businesses. So I think it's just a rotation here. You just have to refocus. So there are different opportunities, and they're still there.
Thank you so much, Tom.
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching. Bye for now.